This day and time. What happened today, years ago?
We're moving to Africa now, jumping ahead just 4 years. June 30th, 1960. Our sources describe the Congo a huge, incredibly resource-rich Belgian colony.
And one with a particularly dark history.
Right. It started as the personal property of King Leopold II, infamous for brutal exploitation, before eventually being transferred to the Belgian state itself. By the late 1950s, though, the whole continent was changing. The independence movement across Africa was just exploding.
Yes, the pressure was immense, both from nationalist movements inside Congo and, well, the wider international mood shifting against colonialism. Belgium found itself under intense pressure and made a decision, a sudden one, maybe even a bit hasty, to grant independence.
And that happened on June 30th, 1960. The Republic of Congo, which later became Zaire and is now the Democratic Republic of Congo, it officially declared independence from Belgium.
A landmark moment, obviously. The end of Belgian colonial rule.
But what's fascinating, and also quite tragic, is what happened almost immediately after. Our sources suggest the hasty preparation, or maybe lack thereof, combined with significant external interference. It just plunged the new nation into crisis.
A severe political crisis, yeah. It led pretty quickly to internal conflict, a prolonged civil war eventually, and the collapse of Patrice Lumumba's government. He was the first prime minister, and his government fell just months after independence.
So it became this kind of textbook example almost of the huge challenges many newly independent African nations faced.
Exactly. Internal divisions, legacies of exploitation, and often external powers meddling for their own strategic interests. It was a really complex and difficult transition.
And for a maybe memorable detail from that day.
Yes, the sources highlight Patrice Lumumba's speech at the official independence ceremony. You had these sort of measured diplomatic speeches from the Belgian King Baudouin and Congo's first president, Joseph Kasavubu. But Lumumba, he delivered this absolutely raw, unvarnished condemnation of all the suffering under colonial rule.
Wow. Not pulling any punches then.
Not at all. It was powerful, completely unfiltered, and it really sort of set the tone for the immense struggles that lay ahead for the country. A really stark moment.
Okay, let's fast forward again. We're moving to a much more recent June 30th.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more history daily.